Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Alien Protocols. This is on the heels of just having a remote viewing that was so interesting that I thought I would share the results with you. This ties together a bunch of different information that I already have gotten from different sources, and this is a deeper dive into Peru. And we know that Peru has these petroglyphs, these infamous petroglyphs, giant sculptures that can really only be seen from above, high in the sky. And the first ones that were made were the animal ones, and then this incredibly intricate series of lines and amazing earthworks that have been done there that haven't really truly been even studied yet. Now, I know it's dark and spooky here, but this is good for the topic, I think. Let me give us a little more light, perhaps. Nice and red. Isn't that good? I like it. So, these craft are here to explore and sample and save and preserve our biosphere. The universe has such a complex and such amazing diversity in how evolution executes itself that even advanced civilizations can't pre-calculate all the possibilities. Yet, the most valuable thing in the universe is not gold or diamonds, it's data, information. And life is one of the densest forms of information. So this is very valuable stuff we have here on the planet. Our planet is very valuable. And so these craft have been visiting us and preserving, you could call it, samples of everything and how our biosystems work. And of course, they had been and have been visiting the rainforest for a very long time. And in fact, they have a highway, basically, a regular path that this regular group takes across NAZCA, right into the rainforest from the sea. And it's a regular path that they take. And it's so regular, in fact, that the people on the ground would see them and interact with them and build these giant animal petroglyphs for them, animal ones, because the indigenous peoples knew why they were there, where they were going. So, this gets really, really interesting. I believe that as time passed and these petroglyphs were put up, beings interacted, the craft interacted with the indigenous people, and that spurned more creations and spurned the lines that followed afterwards. Very complex stuff. Perhaps were done cooperatively, even. It's very fascinating stuff, and we know for a fact, and I've received some of the papers and some of the official documents on the secret Peru UFO program with the Department of Energy and their intelligence and not counterintelligence, I forget, intelligence and reconnaissance division, I believe it's called. And it was an international group at one time. We believe the CIA obviously was involved at some level, but there's numerous witnesses and there's radar sites spread across the Peruvian border, and apparently some very powerful laser sites as well. And the reports are that they're trying to and have been successful shooting down these craft. And there's other witnesses, soldiers who've testified. Wygand is one of them. But Peru is a very fascinating location that shows that we can interact. And you can imagine the indigenous peoples having these amazing events at night, and perhaps a craft showing up and lighting up, and the festivities getting more intense and exciting. And it was very active back then with the indigenous peoples and the NAZCA plains. It's very still and quiet now, but it was very exciting. Much love.